Hello, my name is Chris, and today I'll be taking you on a trip to discuss my discourse community. I chose Disney cast members as my discourse community for two reasons. First, both my father and sister have been working for the company for almost 10 years. Hence, I have had the privilege to go to all the Disney parks multiple times. Secondly, Disney is the reason why I have chosen to study hospitality while at UCF. Hospitality organizations strive to give amazing service to their guests, and the Walt Disney World Company is a perfect example of that. Cast members are special to the Disney company because they are the connection between the organization and the guests. Walt Disney envisioned cast members as being actors while on property. This is why they wear uniforms specific to the area they are working in. But most importantly, Walt wanted them to display a high level of hospitality towards guests. An example of this could be cast members waving Mickey hands towards guests as they enter or exit the park. My research was specifically focused on cast members and guest interactions. Almost all of my sources only focus on the training that cast members go through. They all stated that the reason why cast members demonstrate quality customer service is because they go through a highly productive orientation. Walt Disney created the blueprints of how cast members should act while on property, and over the years has been refined to be more effective for the massive organization. While at orientation, cast members learn about Disney's culture and mottos, in addition to what makes a quality cast member. Their main push is to make all guest interactions happy and positive, so that they have a positive view on the brand. Yet surprisingly, only one of my sources discuss actual cast member and guest interactions. Therefore, my goal in this research was to fill this gap. The research question I was trying to answer is, although cast members are trained to be attentive and welcoming to guests, are they fully displaying the Disney standard? The framing theories I used for my research were the dissonance theory and the theory of service quality and service capacity interaction. The dissonance theory basically deals with the emotional side of customer and employee interactions. For example, if a waiter gives you cold food, you will be upset and will not enjoy your time at the restaurant, even if everything else went fine. The theory of service quality and service capacity interactions demonstrates the modern philosophy of what service is and how it should be applied. To collect my data, I visited downtown Disney with a friend of mine and just interacted with cast members to see if they delivered service that was up to Disney's expectations. I split my interactions into three different categories. One being intentionally trying to talk to cast members, second being when cast members would try to start a conversation with us, and lastly being unintentional cast member interactions. I considered an unintentional interaction when me and my friend would walk up next to a cast member that was stocking shelves, for example, and try to talk about a product that they were stocking to see if they would actually try to communicate with us. And me and my friend walked around the entire property for about 2 hours and interacted with over 20 cast members. In addition, I studied a Disney commercial created by the Disney company that showcased cast members interacting with guests. I used this source to compare and contrast with my findings. After my interactions at downtown Disney, I came to one conclusion. Disney cast members are just like any other employee. They work at their own degree. Even though they are taught how to communicate with guests, it's up to the individual cast member to implement it. During my time on property, only 2 cast members acknowledged us first. The other cast members only spoke to us because we started the conversation with them, but a majority of the cast members did not even smile at us. My interactions go against everything the Disney company tries to instill in their employees. Yet Disney knows and understands that not all cast members will act the way that they want them to. Therefore, they make ads and produce articles that show excellent cast member interactions to put an image into every guest's mind. In the commercial, they show above normal guest to cast member interactions that only few cast members will be able to replicate. The only reason my results showed cast members in a negative light was because I was critical of all my interactions. Most guests don't have a background knowledge of the training cast members have taken part in. Therefore, they fall back on the knowledge Disney has shown them about cast members in commercials. Average Disney guests would not have noticed a cast member walking by without greeting them, but they would have noticed a cheerful cast member helping them transition into a ride vehicle. Guests will only remember the positive interactions they had while on Disney property, which makes them believe that Disney cast members truly care about them. According to the dissonance theory, since the Disney cast members treated the guests well, the guests will believe that they had a positive vacation and may result with a return visit in the near future. Observing cast members in various locations around the Disney park can further develop this research. Although cast members at the actual Disney parks and downtown Disney were trained the same, maybe cast members at the Magic Kingdom, for example, will demonstrate different characteristics because of the atmosphere they are in. Future research could even help Disney to enhance and develop new methods so that cast members can live up to the dream Walt Disney envisioned.
If this concludes your visit to the Walt Disney World Resort, we hope you've had a wonderful time.